the show. Let's see what has been happening in the wrestling world. Welcome to the show, where comedy meets wrestling by fans for fans. The Two Counts, always the best guests in Midwest. The Two Counts, wait time guaranteed because we're the best of the best. Meet Big Ace and JR, Top Shelf Tommy, we're about to start. Welcome to the Two Counts. It's time to dig deep into the wrestling world. Welcome to the Two Counts, where comedy meets wrestling by fans for fans. The Two Counts.
The Two Count. The Two Count, where comedy meets wrestling. Please comment, share, like, and start a hype train for God's sakes. And now, here are the hosts of The Two Count. Comedian John Russell, wrestling broadcaster Big Ace, and everybody's favorite heel, Top Shelf Tommy.
Howdy do, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
Hey!
There's the Badger is with us as we will be talking about Absolute Pro Wrestling tonight in Waterloo, Iowa this coming
Fucking
weekend.
A, baby. Let's do it.
At the Cattle Congress Pavilion. And we're excited to talk about that. But before we start, I want to see, hey, there's HCW. Good to see you, my man.
He's on
very
time this
nice
week. Good
interview.
for him.
Motherfucking count. You said it, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely, and a very nice podcast with Ace. I don't know if Ace's podcast with you HCW was better than Tom's. Yeah, it was. But
Tom would tell you that was debatable.
I haven't checked it out yet because, well, you know, I have other things to do in my life. But I mean, Ace is a good interview, but is he top shelf? No, of course not. He never will be.
He has way more top shelf stories than you do.
JR, do we really want to get off on this foot right now?
No, we can wait.
Yes,
until
he does.
after
Yes, he does.
We can wait. We can talk about it
I
later.
mean, we have a guest right here. Let's talk to Badger. Let's do this. Let's talk to the commentary team of Absolute Pro Wrestling.
I'm
Do this
just
little preview
talking,
thing, and then
man,
you and I can
because
hash it out.
Whatever. I don't care. So
Do your worst, JR. Do your worst.
I don't even care. I mean, that's the whole point. It's like I'm happy that HCW has taken an interest in our show and
Hey, thanks, Jesse.
interviewed both of you guys. You know, I mean,
You're just waiting for your turn.
huh?
I
Just waiting for
mean,
your turn?
he does have to do the trilogy. It'd be only right.
I mean, I know I've been requested, and HCW is debating on whether he wants to pay my speaking fee or not.
HCW,
But-
you want to weigh in on this? You're watching.
He's right there. Yeah, top shelf is a way of life. Says
Jesse
Yeah, weigh
understands,
in.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's
You're
the top
converting
shelf
some
life.
people. You're converting some people, Tom. I mean, I see it. I wanted to make comment. You were telling me two of the comics that I worked with this weekend up in St. Cloud, when they came into the room, said hello from Top Shelf, and then diddly did some kind of a, I don't know, what would you call that? It's not
Diddly
a,
It's the
diddly.
top shelf.
That's what we're calling it now.
the diddly diddly.
You said it, buddy. We're calling it the diddly diddly.
Perfect.
Badger,
Yeah.
Yes.
just relax, buddy, okay? Because it's
Let the man
Dude,
have
I
his-
can't fucking relax when we got that thing this weekend, man.
They got a thing.
you need to
We
because
got
you
a
got a heart
thing.
condition, dude. You gotta like just tone this back, man. If you go
Oh,
dead
dude.
on us on air, dude, like we're gonna lose it, dude.
Dude, I took my meds, man. I'm good.
It's beautiful. But at any
Oh my
rate,
gosh.
I think we all had a
Oh no, here we go. He brought the Cobra in. Here's
You leave it-
Goro.
you leave it to Goro.
There he is. There's fucking Goro, baby. All right.
You leave it to Goro, and Goro comes up with that old school stuff. Yeah. There you go. And yep. And as I
Oh,
said,
fuck yeah, let's do it.
HCW has contacted me. He's just deciding about whether or not he's going to pay my speaking fee.
How much is he worth to you? How much?
$4.
No, it's more than that.
It shouldn't
Gorilla
be more than
Calhoun,
that.
yes, absolutely.
baby.
Is that a Stud Club shirt?
That is.
God dang. Stud Club in a hizzy.
We didn't
Good
have a
Lord.
diddly, but we had the ladies, man.
Well, yeah,
they loved us, man.
Leave it to Tom with his diddly diddly.
This has gone off the rails so unbelievably quick, and Badger, just don't feed
Dude,
into
I
JR's
pushed that
bullshit,
fucking
dude.
tank right. I pushed that fucking train right off the rails, man. I'm sorry. Let's bring it back.
See, that's why we love the fact that Badger is here. When he comes here, it balances out. As far as you want to pull it your way, Tom, Badger balances out and sort of brings it back to center.
Listen,
we got one extreme over there, and then we got one extreme right here.
There you go.
oh my God. Jesse, you're definitely not middle shelf. You are always going to be top shelf, baby. And Badger, you just got to calm down, man. I'm genuinely concerned about your heart right now because I feel like you just showed us you're drinking a Mountain Dew. Like,
I
man,
appreciate your concern, but I am drinking a Gatorade, so I need my
Oh,
electrolytes. I need my electrolytes if I'm going to do it this weekend, man. I got to bring it.
Well, Badger, to your credit, by the way, I've been hearing a lot from the boys, and we've discussed it. Your commentary from Algona was spectacular. So,
Oh, man.
I just want to say now that
What's up?
we have started off whimsically, and I want to make sure that
Like a
everybody
fairy's
knows
tale?
the reason that we're going to talk today, at least in the first hour, is because we do have an absolute pro wrestling show in Waterloo, Iowa on the 25th of March. Yes, sir, at the Cattle Congress Pavilion. And I know Spice Boys can let us know. I know there are still good tickets left for the show. But he may give us a little more insight as to how close to the ring you can still get. But either way, you go to that show, you're going to have a blast.
7 second row seats left currently.
Oh, wow. Okay.
not bad. Not bad. I mean, first row is more top shelf, but y'all want to be mid like that. That seems very okay for Iowa right there. Jesse Taller, man, giving us a sub and 100 bits tonight. Thank you, Jesse. We always appreciate the support. All right, boys. Well, we might as well get into this preview and stuff like that. Ace and I and Badger will all be there, obviously, on Saturday. JR is going to be a putz and stay at home. So, yeah, man, there's the poster for it. You all see it right there. Big main event, obviously, Matty Starr versus Shank. We'll cover all this stuff as we're going along here. But Badger, yeah, like I said, man, great reviews after Algona. What do you say about that stuff, man? Like, how are you feeling behind the mic?
Oh, man. I've gotten some overwhelming, just wonderful reception from all my peers, from anybody that watched it. I know Captain Midnight said something nice about it last week, which floored me. Not true.
No, I'm just saying Spice Boy says no, it's not true. Believe me.
Yeah, he doesn't go to anything, Spice Boy.
I'm not at this point. I'm having a hard time going to my own shit. Literally,
what
I
he
didn't
means is
want to go
actually
to
his
St.
toilet.
Cloud, so.
But no, getting back to it, man, I love being behind the mic. Better than I thought I would, because, being a wrestler and then switching over to commentary, it's a different ball game, because now you got to bring it in a different way. And I'm glad I've got Tom with me and I've got Ace with me, because those guys are just world class. Tom, he's a little rough around the edges, but I'm willing to work with it. He's
Top shelf. Okay. We're
Top
not world
top
class.
shelf,
We're
top-
top shelf.
I know he always gets mad at me when I don't add that top shelf. I swear.
You don't need to.
I never do. Yeah.
Just a bunch of haters. Just a bunch of haters.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
I
hate.
call you by your birth name, Thomas.
Thomas,
Okay.
Tommy boy.
One of the top shelf, Thomas Chilstrom. Is that how I should be referred to as now? Is that my
Yes,
team
Ace, if
fancy
you-
ketchup?
Thomas.
Yes.
Thomas.
Oh my god, this is getting deep now.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. It's a big show going on Saturday night. Again, National Cattle Congress Pavilion. I had to put it up because I couldn't remember. It's that long of a name for me. Did someone say something about the Pepsi Pavilion too? Is that the legit? Is it?
I heard it was the Cattle Congress Pavilion. That
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So there you go. Ringside sold out. 7 seats left on the second row. $10 general admission. Look, it's on the ticker. It's on the ticker. Doors at 6:30. Bell at 7 p.m. And oh boy,
Get 'em!
we have some matches for you. Let's get into this one because JR, you probably have vested interest in this, and it's brought to you by our dear friend Clinton Tag Team Photography.
Clint die.
We got the Golden God, Bryce Jordan, half of the boys right there taking on Gable Galileo.
And JR is hoping that Gable gets kicked right in the Golden Globes.
Let me just, you guys, let me say this, and I want you guys to know that I try to be objective about this stuff. And everybody knows that has ever watched this show for 4 minutes that I absolutely am not a fan of Bryce Jordan's. Having said that, when I look at this match, I believe that Bryce Jordan's going to win.
Ooh.
And I'm here's the thing. As opposed to Bryce
I think
Jordan,
hell is
who
frozen
always-
over.
Here's the thing. No. Bryce is as opposed to Bryce Jordan always want to kick me in the balls. I am the bigger man, clearly, and I have no problem being objective and giving him his due. This is the difference between him and me. He's just an asshole, but I can recognize his talent and say, yes, this is the guy that's going to win this match. I have no problem with that.
See, here's I don't know who's going to win the match, but here's the deal. Gable Galileo coming off pretty good year as a pretty long-running tag team champ for that year as part of Chill Leo, getting some pretty big wins on some pretty big shows. So I think both of these guys, it's a fair match, and it could really go either way. That's what I'm most excited for. Is that it's going to be a good match.
I'm going to hop in again and say this. Here's the thing, and Shanky says he's shocked. All right, you shouldn't be shocked, Shank. You know how much I think of you, and I know that
all
you wouldn't
the time.
Well, yeah, in a purely platonic way. But
oh yeah, he's thinking of him. All right.
The thing is that I know that the skill and the determination that you have, Shank, rubs off. And you guys make a great team as the boys. And I hate the guy. I hate the guy. You know? But he's still going to win.
Yeah. To answer your question, yes, he is. TLC actually met him and wrote that song because of him. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Something about don't let the whale fall in a waterfall.
The real reason Lisa Left Eye Lopez set a house on fire was for John Russell.
Well, that wouldn't surprise anybody. I actually at one point I had heard that JR's real name was LL John Cool. So anyhow,
just a Brooklyn boy,
just a Brooklyn boy. Mouse would knock you out. Anyhow, in all reality, I think JR is probably right on this one. It's gonna be a tough call either way because Ace, you did mention it. Gable Galileo coming off a huge 2022. Him and Max Schill sputtered a little bit when we saw them in Fort Dodge, both in singles matches. No tag team yet for them. But reality is, these two guys, tag teams, not necessarily specialists, but they are both riding high in the tag team division, not only in Absolute, but in other places as well throughout Iowa and the Midwest. So this is a huge matchup for both these guys to prove as singles guys. They can go, and they're highlights of the show for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'd have to agree with you, Tom. Definitely when it comes to Bryce Jordan and Gable Galileo, with Absolute Pro Wrestling, we're definitely known for our big hoss matches and our hardcore matches and just violence, this and that. But it's refreshing when we can get, a good technical wrestling match. And we're going to get that from Bryce Jordan and Gable Galileo, because I wouldn't say they're so batched in styles, but Gable Galileo knows how to bring it. Bryce Jordan knows how to bring it. And we're going to see plenty of that this weekend. So I got to go with Bryce.
Okay, everybody picking the Golden God.
I'm going with Bryce.
Just so he has somebody, I'll pick Galileo.
Well, look, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Bryce Jordan was IPW heavyweight champion.
Both these guys can win a big match.
They definitely can. But the big factor in this, and again, I may be biased, but I know Bryce is living that top shelf life, baby. Woo!
Well, I know that
that
Bryce is super fired up for his boy Shank to take on Matty Starr that night. So
if
that's definitely going to play a factor.
So sad on commentary.
I know.
It'll be kind of funny.
But Tom's going to rub our noses in that.
Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a match, though. We've got more really great matches, but first we got a few promos that we're going to play for you guys that some of the guys wanted to get out there before the show that let people hear. This one, I don't know. He's fired up, but I don't really know what he's involved in on Saturday, but I guess we'll find out. We're going to throw it to Captain Midnight Guthrie.
This is your captain speaking live and direct from my laundry room in the 330. And people have been asking, Captain, are you doing okay since this past Saturday night? You know, with the Death Dealer overcoming death itself to defeat Christian Rose and the Captain. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. Look at me. I'm a professional. I put one foot in front of the other. Each 24 hours is a new day. So I'm here in my laundry room with a little gospel of Mr. Andy himself with my belt in hand. And I'm doing some work here at home. And you might be saying, what are you doing, Captain? I'm cleaning out my dryer vents today. And you're like, don't you have somebody to do that for you? And here's the deal. Any real man worth himself, worth a damn, cleans his own lint. Because if I start letting people handle the lint in my laundry, they're going to burn my house down. They're going to try to poison me and kill my family. And I can't have that. And I'm going to be there Saturday night in Waterloo, Iowa to clean up the roster of Absolute Pro, because I'm an Absolute Pro. And I've joined forces with an Absolute Pro, a cleaner, if you will. Now, I'm not going to reveal that till the night of, but this has been months in the making. Yeah, I got a cleaner. Maybe it's Kenny Omega. Maybe it's T.L. Hopper. Maybe it's Duke the Dumpster Drosy. I don't know. I hope it's not those last two guys. I'm a better businessman than that. And I know how to treat women better than Tony Anthony ever did. But I am your captain, and I'll be there in Waterloo this Saturday night. And I'm going to be with a man that's going to make me a lot of money, and we're going to take the teachers of Andy Sing It, brother, and we're going to clean up the roster, just like I'm going to clean up this laundry fiasco down here. I don't know what's going on down there. But here, let's look at this thing. Maybe I'll shove that down someone's eyeball. Huh? Clean up, boys, on aisle 3. Here. The Captain's gonna win. Yeah. Clean up the competition.
Last week's guest right there, Captain Midnight Guthrie, going to be in Waterloo this weekend at the Absolute Pro show. Guys, any ideas of who he may be talking about?
Well, I'm glad I hope he brings a vacuum cleaner, because we definitely need help cleaning up after these events, because they can get a little messy sometimes. But I heard that he mentioned Absolute Pro cleaner. So I don't know. Could that correlate to Maddie? Because we're talking about a previous Yacht Club member there. So
I think
I don't know.
This is a classic ploy by the captain, and I appreciate it more than anybody here, I think, because of the fact that this guy knows how to sell. He's looking to make sure that his investment into the talent that he's going to be bringing into Absolute is there, almost on the marquee, like ready to go. Basically, plug him right in, man. This guy's good to go. So whoever it might be, we know it's a big star. Now, there's some rumors that have been swirling, and I can't say yay or nay to anything, but I've been hearing names like, Aaron Von Bear, and I've been hearing names like Justin Deason. Maybe he's going to be the manager of Cowboys from Hell. We've been hearing Ricky Bronson. We've been hearing some names all over the place as far as like maybe even Victor Payne. There are maybe a cooling down period maybe between the two, but that could be it. Hey, you know what? We did see in Algona that Death Dealer did pick up a victory against Christian Rose, so there's a possibility maybe he's cooled a little bit on the Death Dealer as well. So there's a lot of possibilities because Absolute is a place of opportunities, and I think that's what Kevin's going to be doing here tonight or on Saturday.
Could it be David Arquette?
I hope so, man. Oh, man, bring that WCW gold, baby. Over the shoulder. Come on.
We've been waiting a long time for Ricky Bronson's manager. And maybe this is finally
maybe. Yeah, he did talk about one last
revelation.
Yeah. I don't know. They seem I don't know. It's going to be an interesting time. So make sure you come out there Saturday night, because then you're also going to get a great match like this one. And that is Ethan Everhart taking on Max Chill. Thomas' son. That's his boy.
Yeah, Max
baby boy Max.
The Chillstrom boy.
Right.
He just doesn't know it.
That Max Chill boy. Yeah. I'll be real honest with you guys, man. The only reason I hate going to Waterloo is because it is the hometown of Ethan Everhart, and I have to hear his idiot family and friends yapping, yelling, screaming, chirping, doing all the stupid things that they do because of this guy from the woods, even though he comes into that stupid Guns N' Roses song with the jungle and stuff. So he says he's from the woods, but he comes out to a jungle song. And then he runs around the ring like an idiot, and then hurts people in the ring, and then he generally wins in Waterloo, which is stupid and dumb. Because I really like to watch his family just suffer a little bit, just because it's in my heart.
I just want to say that Tom, you mentioned that he runs around the ring like an idiot.
He does.
Is that what you said? He runs around the ring nothing like you do. The thing is that his wheelhouse is Waterloo. His fan base loves Waterloo. As much as I think Max Chill is absolutely a talent, that home field advantage plays here. And I think Ethan Everhart is going to win the day.
Interesting.
Well, Tom obviously didn't watch that match we had in Algona with the Wanderer, because I definitely didn't see Ethan running around like an idiot. I saw him doing what he had to do to take on that apocalyptic maniac and anything he had to do. And even after the Wanderer was disqualified, he still wanted to fight the guy. So my vote's with Ethan. I mean, that kid's got fire and fire and fire, and he's gonna freaking melt Max Chill this weekend with it.
Yeah, I'm with Ethan Everhart as well. I think he's just been winning the bigger matches. I think he's got this one. But you mentioned it. Wanderer gets that DQ, and still Ethan Everhart goes after him. So, A, kind of a shade we haven't seen of Ethan Everhart. And then 2, you better hope the Wanderer is not in Waterloo this weekend.
Oh, boy. That guy scared the hell out of me.
Well, you guys can go ahead and back Ethan Everhart all you want, but I know for a fact Max Chill will be chilling out, and he'll be relaxing well before this one because he knows he's got it in the bag. Period. Put an exclamation point on that, too.
All right, nice.
Bad grammar, but we're doing it.
Nice. All right, we got another big matchup coming up here on Saturday night. That is the Big Pitcher taking on the newcomer in Jay Wesley.
Oh, boy, what is that kid thinking?
Yeah.
What is he thinking?
We said it when Badger was on the show last time. There's a reason the Big Pitcher walks out to Godzilla, because the dude's a monster.
He is a kaiju for sure. I tell you what, man, you guys are going to think I'm crazy. I like the Big Picture, but I'm going to go with Jay Wesley here.
Wow.
What, we haven't seen it. We haven't seen much from him. And if he is talking about going after the big picture, he's got to have a game plan. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, generally,
I think he could surprise us.
Maybe. Generally, I like to stick with the gingers.
Yeah.
That's the brand, but I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah, we got our ginger over there, don't we?
It's the big picture.
I'll tell you this. There is some prison logic to this. Jay Wesley going after the biggest dog in the yard. It makes sense to me. Is it a good decision? I don't think so. But you know what?
He's willing to take that risk, man.
That's right. I give him a lot of credit for doing it. I mean, it's the quickest way for him to gain respect of everybody in the locker room by going after the biggest sumbitch in the yard. And
you got it, buddy.
I'm kind of rooting for him as an underdog, but I don't think the big picture is going to just give it away.
No.
Well, and you mentioned it, biggest dog in the yard, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is he's bitten off more than he can chew in this one. Okay. He is, again, he's developing. He's getting better each and every match. Again, we saw him with Ethan Everhart have a heck of a match in Fort Dodge against Diamonds of Violence. So, again, the kid's developing. He's doing the right stuff. But this is a bad mistake on his part to take this match against the big picture, because big picture is rolling right now, man. He wants to be in that title picture himself. And I don't see a way for Jay Wesley to come out of this one. Definitely not without the win. He's going to be lucky he walks out alive. Okay.
I'm sure people were saying the same thing about Rocky when he stepped in the ring with Apollo, or they said the same thing about Pacquiao when he stepped in the ring with Mayweather, underdogs.
All right.
Pacquiao did lose, though.
He did, but never mind.
There is a...
Let's stick to wrestling, okay? Your boxing analogies are a little off. First of all, you started with a fictional boxer, and then you went over to real life, and then you actually picked the guy who probably should have won, but was kind of, winning the match hurt because it was a payday, okay? Pacquiao was... Never mind. You know what? Let's get off that. That's a whole different topic.
Yeah, I could go off on that match for like an hour. I'm just so pissed that Mayweather put it off for so many years.
No, don't we have something from both Jay Wesley and Big
No, he's right.
Yeah,
it was bullshit. It was bullshit.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we got some videos sent to us from these boys as well. So let's see what the big picture has to say about Saturday night.
Oh boy,
Jay Weasley, it doesn't take my sleuthing hat to figure out that it's going to be an easy night for me on March 25th when Absolute Pro Wrestling invades the Cattle Congress Pavilion once again. And for that night, you can call me Professor Picture. And I want you to make sure you get your ass there on time, because punctuality is important. And I want you to make sure you have the essentials. You better bring your number 2 pencil. You better bring your college-lined 300-page notebook. You better bring your calculator. You better bring your index cards. You better bring your can-do attitude and a willingness to learn, because, Jay Weasley, I'm going to put you under the learning tree at the Cattle Congress Pavilion, and there will be an extensive vocabulary test, because after all, I am the big picture, and I am worth 1,000 words.
The big picture. I'm sorry,
got a sleuthing hat.
He's got it, but I just love that he says smarch, and I don't know why, but it makes me giggle every time.
I'll tell you what, this guy is the
25th.
Yes, a big picture, a real proponent of the pontification and the point. Oh, sorry, I was trying to go on over it.
You almost had it.
I almost did. I just totally failed. Anyhow, big picture. I love it, man.
Big picture. Also, the guest on next week's show.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having him. Hopefully, he wins, so he's not angry.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Well, let's hear what Jay had to say.
Big picture, or shall I say, Professor Picture is what you wanted me to call you. Well, let me tell you something. That's not going to happen. And another thing that's not going to happen on March 25th at the Cattle Congress grounds at the Pepsi Pavilion when Absolute Pro Wrestling takes over again is Jay Wesley is not going to bring no paper, no pencil, no calculator. Jay Wesley's not taking your course. You're out of touch, you're out of times using this pencil and paper. I have a thing called a cell phone, and with this cell phone, you caveman, I've been able to see your matches, all your dirty tricks. I've been able to study you big picture. I've seen all of your accomplishments. And I respect that, I do. But you gotta understand, when I have the city of Waterloo behind me, the 319, Jay Wesley never given up. Be ready for it.
I gotta tell you, he to me seems like a poor man's version of the Golden God.
Well, I mean, a very poor man, like a beggar, is really what he looks like if he's worshiping at the feet of the Golden God. But anyhow, this poor kid, he's saying all the wrong things leading into this matchup because I think he's just trying to aggravate the big picture. And again, this is what I'm saying. He might be in for an absolute war that he may not be able to come out of on Saturday.
Jay Wesley, the newcomer, you have to respect the fact that he is not backing down. Yeah. He's coming to fight on Saturday night. Will it be his night? It's a slim chance.
Well, big picture telling him, I am the danger. I am the one who knocks. And, I'm going to teach you a lesson when I put you under that learning tree. So I can't wait.
Yeah, I do not want to be under big picture's learning tree. So, yeah, that's going to be a big one. Guys, again, get your tickets if you haven't already. Be down there, Waterloo, Iowa, this Saturday night at the Congress Pavilion. What's the first part of it? The Cow Palace? I don't know.
The National Cattle Congress.
That is it.
The Cattle Congress Pavilion.
Cattle Congress Pavilion.
Waterloo, Iowa.
I mean, it's only going to be like... Yeah, come on, Ace. This is only going to be like our fourth trip down there.
I know. It's horrible. Old man right here when it's not written.
And I know Tom is just looking forward to coming back to Waterloo.
He secretly
all of Iowa.
Secretly loves it.
It would go through the worst neighborhood in all of Waterloo just to get to this. It's a rat trap in the middle of a cattle congress, which, there is some weird stuff. I mean, literally, I mentioned it the last time you were on, Badger, about, killing hobos and stuff like that. We did pass through Britt just to get to Algona, which is a frightening sign when you see Britt, that's the National Hobo Convention site, which...
I tell you, one of these days, your mouth is going to get you in trouble, buddy, and especially this weekend with how many hometown boys we got this weekend, man.
Oh, yeah, because some of those hometown boys are the boys, okay? How about that?
Yeah, but that house is going to be on fire when Maddie and Shank go, man. Come on. It's going to be a hostile environment, bro.
Guys, I mean, you guys are to broadcast together. How can you coexist?
I have no idea. It's hard sometimes. I really got to push through it.
I want to point out that I was, in fact, born in Waterloo, Iowa.
And God.
For you to take these blatant stabs at what is known as a historic and prominent, relevant city in Iowa is almost unacceptable.
Yeah, man.
JR, are you also the person who believes that
JR now, dude?
Hold on, Badger.
Okay.
JR, are you also the same person who thinks that Abba's saying about this shitty ass town in Iowa? You don't think that, do you?
I didn't say what?
You're not one of these stupid people who believes that Abba was singing about this shitty town in Iowa, right?
Oh no, I'm not that dumb.
Are you sure? You do eat snow with Nesquik on top of it as a dessert.
Here we go.
That's not dumb. That's just poor.
It's a little bit of both, if you ask me.
There's a difference. There's a big difference there. Let's get into our next match right now, though, because it's going to be another great one. We saw him on the show in Jonah Ugly, coming back with the ugly stick, but he's taking on the wild man, Ricky Bronson, who I don't know if you guys remember, but he was not happy last time.
He did not like you, Ace.
And he yelled at us a whole lot.
He did not like you one bit, man.
But he got his message out, and that is that, he's going to take over Absolute Pro Wrestling, and maybe this Saturday night we see him start that with the legendary Ugly.
Well, Ugly took a massive tombstone pile driver from the big picture, so I hope he can go.
I got to call out HCW here, man. First of all, it's ABBA, whatever you want to call it. I do not sound like I have a mouthful of marbles, you jabroni, you little prick. Okay? That's the reality. Now, Going back to this match, though, Ricky Bronson versus Ugly. Ugly, fan favorite everywhere he goes. Doesn't matter how far he travels. Everybody seems to love Ugly. Mostly because it's all like they're looking in the mirror and just saying, oh, that guy's ugly. I know what I am, too. Ricky Bronson, though, man, he is on fire. This guy, literally, yeah. Last time we saw him in Waterloo, yelled at Ace because, well, Ace deserved it. And just a high energy guy. He's going to lay out Ugly and just
You didn't do anything, Ace.
And basically probably flip off all the people in Waterloo as he should. Ricky Bronson for the win, baby.
I'm curious to know what made Ricky Bronson change. I mean, his change was very 180. I mean, when he was on the show with us, he was very cordial and in fact hated Tom's guts. But he was cordial. He was happy. He was energetic, and it's all seemed to turn inside to the point where he's just.
You could say maybe he didn't get the reception he was hoping for coming off an injury. He spent a lot of time out on injury. That could do a lot to your mind. And Absolute Pro Wrestling making its debut last year, a prime stomping ground for a guy like Ricky Bronson to try to come make a statement. And that appears to be what he's doing. But again, I mean, you've got the legendary Ugly. It's not going to be an easy win for Ricky Bronson this Saturday.
Well, Ricky Bronson told me that he was so jacked for to wrestle in Waterloo that he saw that he was wrestling Ugly and he thought, oh wow, I'm wrestling one of my ex-wives. When did she get into professional wrestling? So I'm thinking Ricky Bronson is still convinced he's wrestling one of his ex-wives. I don't even know if he knows he's wrestling, Ugly, or his ex-wife Ugly. I don't know. I don't know where his head is at right now, but he definitely has fire. He definitely has all that anger and aggression. Could it have been because of an injury? Maybe. He's coming back from an injury and he's really pissed off about that. I've been there. You come back pissed off and you want to show your peers that you still got it. So who knows? I mean, I hope his ex-wife is there, and I hope she can give Ugly some tips on how to beat Ricky Bronson. Maybe.
See,
what a weird angle to take there, Badger. Unbelievable. What, bringing up ex-wives and stuff like that? That's just unheard of. Dastardly almost. That seems like a heel kind of turn right there, Badger.
Ricky does drink a lot of beer. He's not always in the best state of mind, but it also doesn't matter who's in front of him.
I'm just telling you what Ricky Bronson told me about one of his ex-wives. I'm just corresponding.
See, the thing is, there's some unpredictability to Ricky Bronson, and that's the thing I think that puts him in a spot where he can beat Ugly. Ugly is the wily veteran; he knows every trick. But Ricky Bronson is so unpredictable at this stage of his career.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for getting that little bit out there, and you're not wrong. Ugly is the wily veteran and stuff like that. Again, we've been able to have the pleasure of seeing him a lot of different places throughout the Midwest. He is a staple of Iowa wrestling. I mean, we've seen him at Absolute. We've seen him in Impact. We've seen him at Madhouse. I mean, the guy, apparently Iowa loves him so much, they're going to name another town after him. It's going to be now changed to Des Moines is Ugly. That's going to be the whole name of the town. So
I didn't hear that.
So mean. Before we get on with our
am I wrong?
Saturday night's show, want to remind everybody too, May 13th, the Super Slam APW returning
Super
to
Slam
Waterloo. Going to be a big night. I believe that's also the night that APW will crown their very first tag team.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's a little headline I just popped up on screen. We will see Ricky's manager, Spice Boy says. This is exciting news.
No, he's asking. I think he's actually asking, but will we see Ricky's? Yeah. Sorry that reading is so hard for you.
We don't know. I haven't heard anything from Ricky. Have you guys heard anything from Ricky?
No, but I mean, he's from like the East Coast, or where is he from?
West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia. So you never know from West Virginia to Iowa who he.
Yeah. Do they got good cell phone reception in the Appalachians?
He might just get sunshine on my goddamn shoulders, John Denver, to come up from the grave and be his manager. West Virginia got some magic to it, baby.
Dig him up. Yeah.
Tom Chilstrom with the dunk.
It'll be a good night though. I'm excited to see Ricky Bronson take on Ugly. We're gonna move along though. We got 2 more matches to go. Tag team action.
Oh boy,
you're gonna see Cowboys from Hell taking on Diamonds and Violence, who we see had a great showing against the boys. Couldn't finish it off though. But another big test for this young tag team in the legendary Cowboys from Hell this Saturday night.
Yeah, this is a big match for Diamonds and Violence. They are coming off of, I will say it. Already, I believe it's tag team match of the year between the boys and Diamonds and Violence that we saw in Algona. The best thing that ever come out of Algona was that match for sure. They're on they lost that match, but they did beat Ethan Everhart and Jay Wesley at Fort Dodge. So they're looking to roll. Cowboys from Hell, they're great. They lost to the boys along with Sage Hale losing to Briar Hale and the boys. But that was Fort Dodge. This is now, I believe, Cowboys from Hell are going to be able to find their way to make sure that they get in to that tag team triple threat come May 13th.
I like it. I have a feeling I think the youngsters are going to find a way to get the win. And I'm going to pick Diamonds and Violence in this one. They had such a good showing, and
even after Jackson King put his hands on you.
Well,
back
that
in Algona?
kind of scares me a little bit more. So yeah, definitely. Hopefully he doesn't touch me again this Saturday night. I don't appreciate that.
Here's the thing, in my opinion. Okay, so the Cowboys from Hell are both certified badasses.
Mm-hmm.
They are, but Jackson King is working his way up to that level. We see him out doing, the MMA fighting, which is super legitimate. I mean, he's not going to take a whole lot of, screwing around. He's going to take it all serious. And ZK, I have to think, is going to be right there with him. And they're both going to be super determined because it's like with Jay West, they need to make a name for themselves. They've done well, but these are 2 guys that if they can get that win, this pops them right up into the title picture.
Well, another factor in this match, guys, too, Justin Decent having a hand in the training of these 2 youngsters as they were coming up in Iowa wrestling. How can that affect a Badger?
When you train somebody, you train them as much as you can, but you don't teach them everything. And Justin Decent, he's definitely smarter than people give him credit for. I've trained with him. I've been in the ring with him, and that man will just beat the ever living crap out of you, and he'll have fun doing it with a smile on his face. I got to go with the Cowboys from Hell, simply because I know Aaron Von Buren, I know Justin Decent, I know they're planning right now, and Justin Decent was talking about writing an encyclopedia of violence. So he's going to do that with the blood of the Diamonds and Violence this weekend.
All right, well, let's see what those boys had to say from the Cowboys from Hell.
Diamonds and Violence. That's a cute little moniker, ZK47, Jackson King. That's a cute little name you guys got for yourselves. And now I know that last time Jackson King and I met at Absolute Pro Wrestling, things did not go my way. Jackson King snuck one by and got the 1, 2, 3 on AVB. But that's because only one reason, Jackson, and that's because I put my trust in one Rex Kenway. Rex Kenway did not cut the mustard. He did not hold up and watch my back. Therefore, he is no longer seen with me. And it made me realize there's only one man I can trust to have my back. And that's the one-man militia known as Justin Decent. Together, Justin Decent and Aaron Von Buren, we are the Cowboys from Hell. Diamonds and Violence, I know you've been all over the States recently making a name for yourself. And Cowboys steal diamonds. And you want some violence. Well, hell, we're down for that too. We'll show up. Because you know what? The first Absolute Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions are going to be Justin Decent and Aaron Von Baron, the Cowboys from Hell. Bet on it.
That's right.
Oh, Aaron Von Baron's got that baseball bat.
Yeah, winner will advance in that bracket too for a chance at become the first tag team champions. All right, we do have something from Justin Decent. I gotta play it differently, so here we go.
Diamonds and violence. Man, that sounds cool, doesn't it? Diamonds, violence. The Lone Diamond, Jackson King, and ZK47. Man, I tell you what, those are two young cats who are on the move. They're impressive. They're phenomenal athletes. They've got fire. They've got desire. They've got drive. And they both have been hitting the gym like madmen, and they look like $1 million. Hottest young tag team coming up today. Diamonds and violence. But here's the thing. They tell you not to judge a book by its cover. But I'm sure you can tell by looking at me, I don't know a damn thing about diamonds. But I can write an encyclopedia on the topic of violence. That is my milieu. That is my canvas. That is what I thrive for. Violence. So on March 25th in Waterloo, Iowa, Jackson King, ZK47, you boys are in for the time of your life. Lessons are coming your way because you're going up against the Cowboys from Hell. Maybe it doesn't sound as cool, but boy, is it fitting. Because you got myself, Justin Decent, and Aaron Von Baron, who have spent more time running coast to coast, putting fist to face than you two boys have time on planet Earth. So you're going to step in the ring with a couple of bad mammer jammers. And you're going to give it your all. And boy, you're going to take us to the limit. But at the end of the day, this isn't about you. This is about what's next. It's not about this match. It's about the future. Because you may love your diamonds, but Daddy's all about that gold. You're a stepping stone. You're an obstacle to get us to that triple threat ladder match, which is yet just another obstacle for us to get what we truly desire. And that's that gold that belongs around our waist. And it ain't just a brag. We've proven it time after time, year after year, that we are the gold standard when it comes to violence. So Lone Diamond, ZK47, go ahead and come at me like a bullet. Wouldn't be the first one, won't be the last one. So we'll see you March 25th in Waterloo, and I'll teach you all about violence.
Wow.
Daddy is all about that gold, baby.
Daddy Decent showing up at the promo, man. Oh, man, I like that scared me a little bit, man. Like, I ain't even in this fight.
Yeah, that's definitely somebody who is accustomed to pain, and you're going to see that. Saturday night, him and AVB taking on Diamonds and Violence. Again, winner will advance into that triple threat tag match that's going down for the future, in the future for the tag team champions, be crowned the very first. Before we get to our main event, we do have one other match. We don't have any graphics for it, but Victor Payne will be taking on Cole Potato Daddy Cannon.
Woo!
Well, that's gonna be a hell of a match.
Potato Daddy. I love me some Potato Daddy.
I think everybody does. I think everybody does.
Well, you know, obviously we Potato Daddy, Cole Cannon. I mean, he's maybe a favorite more of us than some of the audience members of Absolute, that's for sure. But Victor Payne, we saw getting some love when he was in Fort Dodge, getting a lot of love when he's in Algona. But I don't know, this is going to be a big match for both of these guys. Another Haas match, dude. Like, this is kind of becoming the MO of Absolute, is putting these big boys together and just letting them brawl. So same old story, just different day from Absolute here. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gonna be a good one. I'm always excited to see Cole Cannon back in the ring. So it'll be a lot of fun. And Victor Payne got a lot of good momentum going with him right now.
Well, I think Cole Cannon's coming back from a minor injury he had against the birthday boy in Fort Dodge. I think so.
Okay.
That birthday boy beat him down pretty good.
So a little bit of time off for Cole making his comeback to APW. It's going to be a good night of action. I mean, this is a stacked card, ladies and gentlemen, and it only gets better as we top it off with our main event for the Absolute Pro Wrestling Championship.
Yes, sir.
That is the role model Matty Starr taking on Brandon the Shank Eubanks.
Now, who is sponsoring this match?
This is sponsored by the 2 Count.
The 2 Count. Hell yeah. Dude, this match is going to be fucking great.
I am so happy that we're sponsoring this for a couple of reasons. One,
thank you guys.
It's a prominent match. 2, I love both of these guys. All right? For different reasons. Matty Starr is a technician. He is fantastic on the mic. He has been there and done that. And I also love Shanky because, God dang it, he is one of the coolest guys we've had on our show, one of the realest guys we've had on our show. I just love the fact that these guys are going to beat the shit out of each other.
Oh yeah.
And it's a shame that one of them's going to have to lose, but it's so hard for me to pick, and I will only dangle it. And it's not because I don't want Shank to win, but I will dangle it out because of the champion's advantage.
Ugh.
Well,
I gotta go with my boy Shank. I'm not even gonna fucking hide it. I'm going with my boy Shank for this weekend. I can't fucking wait to go to Waterloo and fucking see Shank win that fucking APW World Heavyweight Champion against Matty Starr. I can't fucking wait. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, that was loud. That was inconsiderate to our fan base. We need you to tone it down, Badger. I swear to God, if you have a heart attack on air, 1, I always thought that was going to be JR's role. 2, please don't do that. We're going to lose viewers immediately. Okay, so just
I don't want that to happen. So I got you. I got you, buddy.
I just want to point out though that there was a ton of views on that weather lady from Los Angeles when she passed out. So I don't necessarily agree with you, Tom.
I meant in the now. No one wants to see somebody die on air live. I mean, if
Badger, wake up.
If it's after the case.
Thank God I had my electrolytes, you guys.
Oh my God, here we go. Anyhow, it's funny that JR loves Matty Starr so much based on the fact that he is not a fan of either Ace or myself. Now, this all goes back to when we previewed the first Absolute Pro Wrestling show, and I came back a little late, and Ace just threw it over to me, and I asked them jackass question as far as why should I care about this match between Matty Starr and Jimmy Wild. But so that was my mistake, and I will proudly admit that here. As I said last week, I make mistakes. I am only human. I am top shelf human, but still human nonetheless. But it's going to be a hell of a matchup. And, of course, I know who I'm rooting for. I'm not going to get as excited and over the top as Badger Calhoun here. But the reality is Shanky is living that top shelf life. He knows what he's about. He's looking to become a 2-time champion right off the bat, getting the world or getting the championship, APW championship, and then with Bryce Jordan winning that tag team goal come May 13th. So, because they are going to be in that triple threat match for that title. So, look out for Shank being what is it? Brandon 2 belts? Can we call him that? Can we call him Shanky 2 belts?
Baby. Yeah. Shanky 2 belts. Let's go.
Yeah.
If things go Shank's way, May 13th, he may be pulling double duty that night. Holy crap. There's a lot of factors to this match that people need to think about. First of all, we know how Matty Starr does it. We know the tricks up the sleeve. We know that there's always a plan, and there's always a plan B, C, D. We know this because we saw Lars Metzger interfere in the first ladder match to Maddie Starr's advantage. So that's something you have to think about. Is Lars Metzger going to be lurking around here to help
he better
Maddie
not be.
Starr again?
He better not be.
Or who does Maddie Starr have out there? Or what does he have planned?
It's got to be Captain Midnight. I'm telling you,
this,
because I can smell it too. I can smell that conspiracy coming from a mile away, especially when Captain Midnight's involved.
And Captain Midnight likes himself some champions.
He said he's got a cleaner, and I'm going over in my brain.
So, but the one thing though that about that with Maddie is Shank is he obviously knows this, and we know Bryce Jordan will be in the building that night. We know they are part of the boys,
right?
So Shank can rest a little easy knowing he does have some backup. But again, you never know what Maddie Starr has planned.
Of course, and I like how you always bring up the fact of when he actually
Shank
won the
did
gold.
His homework.
Oh, look at that, defending the title miles away. Good for Shank for Prentice. That's
that's Prentice. Spice
We're not gonna talk about Jason Prentice here now, are we? Because
no, he doesn't.
Come on.
Well, you know what? That's for another time. I'm not going to get into it.
You keep saying
Jason
that
Prentice.
every time. What's the beef, bro?
You know what? He knows what he did, and that's all I gotta say. That's all what I had to say. I know I had to work for the guy on Saturday, but the reality is, Jason Prentice knows what he did, and we're not gonna talk about it on air until him and I just squash the beef. It might be over a couple beers, it might be over a couple of Polish sausages or something like that. I mean, whatever the hell they eat there in Waterloo, But he knows what he did, and that's for another time. But yeah, if Lars is defending another title somewhere miles away, then Maddie Starr might be all by himself. So you know what? It could be Captain as his manager and stuff. So I guess we'll have to see, and we hope that everybody that is down in that Waterloo area packs that place there at the National Cattle Congress, right there in the heart of the worst neighborhood in all of Waterloo, Iowa. I will say it's a dog shit neighborhood. Okay, I don't know how.
The whole 319 is coming out to give it up for their boys, Ethan Everhart, Jay Wesley, and the Shank. So there's going to be a lot of those ugly people that you keep referring to in the building, and they're going to see you, and I'm going to be right next to you, and man, I'm going to run if they all come swarm you.
Look at Prentice thinking it's about a girl. Please, you know what you did. Don't try and make this something else than it has to be. You know exactly what you did. And you know what? If you keep talking like that, it will get serious real quick, okay?
It's a big problem. It's a big problem. I mean, it's not a big problem, Jesse. It's more of like a,
that's not
small and middle problem.
All right, I'm going to use
but he can't go near any schools anymore. So
I'm going to have to use my moderator badge on this fucking dork. Jesse, you jerk. I'm gonna have to delete that, man. You can't put that out there on the comments and expect that to not be deleted. What are we doing here?
I don't know who taught him that's how you settle a dispute.
What is wrong with all you? Okay, I mean, I thought Goro was the only one in here that was dumb enough to try and go after me, but yeah, we got Jason Prentice, we got Towler, HCW's turncoating on me. This is bullshit.
Man, Goro had to tag out.
I built this fucking town, and I will destroy it in a goddamn second.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, main event brought to you by the 2 Count this weekend, March 25th. Waterloo, Iowa. It is the National Cattle Congress Pavilion. 7 seats when we started the show tonight were left in the second row. Who knows if they're there? You got to go online and check. Front row sold out, $10. General admission. Doors at 6:30. Bell time at 7. And oh boy, it's going to be a night of fireworks in that place.
Yeah! Dude, I can't wait. Dude, I'm fired up, man. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, HCW, you know what you did. Don't try and ask questions now about what you did. You're always calling me out at weird moments and stuff like that. You're interviewing my bitter rival here in Ace.
Why are we rivals? We've never been rivals.
You're a fucking co-host. What the fuck, rival? Jesus.
Your rival's the old guy.
You goddamn, you narcissistic son of a bitch.
Idiot.
Narcissistic? What is with this? Okay.
Tom, I tell you, those delusions, man. I saw him briefly in Algona, and now I'm seeing him here again.
This is the kind of attitude I expected of a Badger Calhoun, but from my own cohorts, my own
You
co-host.
just said he was your fucking rival and nemesis.
Because he destroyed Team Fancy Ketchup. He knows what he did too. This is a bunch of shenanigans. I feel like I should leave right now. Golly.
Okay. Bye.
I can't. Okay. What else am I gonna? What else am I gonna do tonight if I
very
leave?
enthusiastic, and we like him.
All I did was post that picture, and all of a sudden you're mad at me. That's odd.
Listen. Okay. Maybe I got a lot of line there.
Is it because he looks like a ketchup bottle?
I didn't say none of that.
First of all, Badger, do you not know that this was a tag team with a manager in the first place? This is Team Fancy Ketchup, and then our manager JR over there. Okay, so this is how it was.
He hates us though. JR absolutely hates managing.
I am glad I know that now.
I hate it because they're all talking, no action.
See, yes, Mike, thank you very much. He's a licensed therapist. He understands. Top shelf over here, not a narcissist. Top shelf, 100% correct, 99% of the time. But that didn't work out at all.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Hey, see there, Tom. I even gave us a shout out on HCW's.
See, Tom doesn't. Tom speaks and doesn't think what he says ever. He just runs his mouth, and then shit happens. And then he gets all upset because he digs a big old hole for himself, falls right fucking into it, and then becomes the victim.
You're right. I did step in that one. I had some bad Steiner math there. That was terrible of me. I should have known better. I apologize. Now, that being said, congrats to Andy Kaufman for making it finally into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, that was surprising.
I think
we are done with the preview, right? We can talk about other stuff now.
Yes.
I think, Tom, you bring up a good point, and I think for people that are old like me, that went through the whole thing live. I mean, it's surprising first and foremost because it had nothing to do with WWE. It was all Mid-South. It was Andy Kaufman wrestled women on the fucking Merv Griffin show, for God's sakes. And so to watch all of that live was absolutely fascinating and one of the best things that I've ever seen, and still to this day is. It's just that it was so hidden far away, and now that we can see it, it's all sort of encapsulated into a hour-long documentary in essence. It doesn't give it the longevity that it kind of had, and the whole thing on Letterman, which was absolutely one of the most mind-blowing things to see live, and have Andy Kaufman start swearing on the air. I mean, the thing about Andy Kaufman that I love the most is that no matter what the hell it was, he never broke character, ever. And it reminds me a lot of MJF, because MJF will not break character for fucking nothing. And I think that when you look at that kind of comparison, I mean, I never expected WWE would put Andy Kaufman in, but he certainly deserves to be there.
I agree with you. I think he does too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of a celebrity wing when you don't have one of the, I mean, like you said, just groundbreaking, history-making stuff for celebrities. Yeah, because, I mean, the next one was what? Cyndi Lauper?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, probably, or like Mr. T. I mean, Mr. T's
but that was all
with Hogan, so
yeah, and that was all.
Yeah, WrestleMania, Rock and Wrestling, all that sort of stuff.
I mean, but just think of the mind that just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, declares himself the intergender wrestling champion of the world. A fucking genius.
I think they need to bring that title back, to be real honest with you. I think that's what we need to see at WrestleMania is a match for the intergender championship. I mean, why not, right? I mean,
Saudi Arabia might have something to say about that.
They'd probably sign all up for that. They'd be like, listen, when the woman loses, we take her head off. I mean,
yeah, you're right.
We can beat her with a stick.
they'd be like, well, they're not married and she was touching him, so behead her. I don't know. Like, their rules are weird. And if this is airing in Saudi Arabia, how? You know what I mean?
That's right.
How?
Put her head on a pole match. Put her head on a pole match. There you go.
Badger, you're full of piss and vinegar tonight, man. Well, let's face it, Twitch is not really a streaming service probably available in Saudi Arabia, so I'm not going to be too worried about that. So
it's not like they're going to come after us.
You know what, Mike? That's a good point. Johnny Knoxville would be a good candidate to be the intergender champion of the world.
He's got to do a stunt at the Hall of Fame, though.
Fucking Lab Glass, that's a good match right there.
Piper Nevin versus Otis. I mean, I always thought they were the same person, anyways. Just like a really bad Scottish accent, right?
What an asshole!
Okay,
so
shut.
They are the same exact shape and size. Don't you fucking dare!
Are they ever going to put Rikishi's ass in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, gross.
Not as an entity.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean.
Well, I mean, it's two separate entities. It's two big separate entities.
What if they did just start putting in things, like that? Like one year they just put the fucking limo that Vince blew up in the Hall of Fame.
Vince McMahon's blown quads from the Royal Rumble. They're going in the Hall of Fame. You know what? He should go in the Hall of Fame for that.
Oh.
He really should.
Yeah.
You guys think we'll ever see Vince McMahon in his own Hall of Fame, or will it not happen until he's dead?
I think there's still rumors about him going in this year, dude.
No.
I want Stone Cold Steve Austin to honor him, put him in.
I always heard that Vince did not want to be in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like if it does happen, it'll be after he dies.
Yeah. No, you can mock both of them for being fat, but Tom's just being a dick. So that's all that is.
I'm a bit bigger guy. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I'm just saying, like,
I know you're fat.
They are very similar body types, man.
You have to try. Double it up, Milky. Double it up.
Not the same person.
I'm okay, fine, but you never see them in the same room together at the same time, do you?
Hello, Otis is a model.
Is that what it is now, Otis?
Isn't that his name in Otis. The fucking?
He is Otis.
Lemmy!
Isn't it?
We're always happy to see you, Lemmy. Thank you for coming in here.
Granny sending over us a raid. Thank you, Granny. Loves getting banned. That's great.
You.
It's been a minute since he's been in.
Hello. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Good to see all of you guys.
I was going to say all the guests are coming now. Holy shit!
It's fantastic when they're able to hop over here and say hello. We miss them all.
David Chandler subscribed. Redbeard's here too. Fantastic.
Nice.
Thank you all for doing that. It's real goodie.
I'm just going to leave that up.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you, Rudy. We appreciate it, baby.
Oh, geez. 1,000 bits from David Chandler. Wow.
Oh, my God. Thank you, David.
David Chandler's like our new biggest fan, at least for a night.
Boy, oh, boy.
He's now been elected into our Hall of Fame. He paid for it.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to do that? Let's have a 2-count Hall of Fame.
All right.
Why not? Right?
Who's going in first?
First person in is not going to be Tom.
I vote Bryce.
Granny loves getting banned. Hello. Thanks for the raid.
We will. Yeah. Thanks, Granny. We will treat Tom like the Baseball Hall of Fame Pete Rose.
I'm going to get banned for life from baseball.
Yep.
Oh, wow. We're in the hype train already. Thank you all. Little Lemmy, Mikey, thank you for the bits.
Thanks.
Thank you all so much. That's fantastic.
Holy cow, 1,000 bits from Lemmy. You guys are awesome.
God damn,
Mikey,
do you guys hit a jackpot or something? Look at you
guys. We didn't tell you this ahead of time, Badger, because it's just a new thing that has happened with StreamYard, which is what we use to do our broadcast. But they have made it possible for guests to stream to their own social media. So the next time when you come on with us, you should be able to send this directly to your own Facebook as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
And in hopes that it will drive up all of the viewers from your own personal. We're gonna hopefully talk to Big Picture about that beforehand and see if he can't put it on his, and then everything will be coming up 2 count, baby.
Hell
Little
yeah,
Lemmy,
man. That's awesome. Thank you.
That footage should be burned forever, Little Lemmy. I don't know why you're even bringing that up. That's from like 2 shows ago.
You should send that to us, Lemmy.
Yeah,
we need that.
We need that.
That. If you
oh
guys
my
are gonna keep
goodness, David Chandler, you kidding, dude? Wow, 20 subs, dude. That's incredible.
Oh my god,
dude! I think that gets us up to dang near a completed hype train. Level 5 completed, I think.
We're hypey.
Wow, David Chandler, man. I think he just bought his way into the Hall of Fame for sure. The 2 count Hall of Fame, David Chandler, number 1.
Level 2 complete? Are we gonna go? I don't know. Level halfway through level 2. God dang it, you guys! This is
we are
look at him
level
go.
2. Level 6. I didn't know they went up to level 6 now. Oh my goodness!
Level 6?
I didn't know it counts that high.
I didn't.
You get a bit. You get a bit.
It used to only go to level 5, and then you'd have it like.
This is like Christmas in fucking March.
Wow, this is all because Granny decided to rate us, and then David Chandler being the absolute man.
Best.
Little Lemmy just taunting people with a video of me never making out with this guy.
I would love to see that video. In fact, if you sent that video over, we would definitely play.
We need that video.
If you sent that video to
Granny,
what is our email?
She acknowledge him, or he wants me to acknowledge him. So thank you, Granny, for bringing all these fine folks over. Johnny Chimpo's here. Little Lemmy, obviously, here. I saw Ran Out of Thoughts. This is incredible. David Chandler. Oh, my. What? David Chandler?
What in the hell?
Jesus God. Are you, Granny, are you blackmailing David Chandler? I mean,
did he lose a bet?
Yeah, did he win the lottery?
Keep
it up, Granny. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Give it all to us.
Did he win a death pool?
This is insane.
Christ.
Yeah, David, like our benefactor. Am I dying? What is happening right now? We're almost through a level 8, which again, this is new to me because I only saw before that level 5, and then you had a certain percentage of that. You get like 2, 3, 400% of level 5. I didn't know it goes up to level 8 or higher. Even
we've never gone past 5. Good Lord.
Jesus.
Chandler's
David,
what?
Yeah, we are.
What? David Chandler, my God.
What in the
Granny, what the hell? What do we need to do?
You know what? You know about this is that Dan's not here either. Because if Wicked Lester was here, he'd be throwing in with us too. I just know he would be because
he's on a cruise, isn't he?
Surpassed by anybody. So David Chandler,
I have no idea.
Yeah, he probably is on the Kiss Cruise or something like that.
David C is rocking it. What
I mean, you make me feel like I should take my shirt off or some shit.
Yeah, do you want do you want a magic trick? I can't do one, but
Tom will make out with the guys behind him.
Tom, you need to. I mean, Jesus God, you're complaining about make out with the dude.
1,000 bits from David Chandler again. This is unheard of, man.
Tom, get your best lipstick, man.
Make out with the dude, Tom.
Do you want to
come on? Make out with the dude.
I think David Chandler just maybe bought his own Atlas of Comedy belt with that one. That's unheard. Lab Glass throwing in a gifted sub. You guys gotta understand, this just doesn't happen on a Tuesday for us. We got 29 viewers right now, on both on YouTube and on Twitch. This is insane. Channel with more bits. This is absolutely just stupid.
Oh, sweet mother of pie! I mean, this is crazy. How many?
I mean,
this is Tom.
Tom, just put a plug in it, man.
I mean, Rusty
don't let him near
he's
it.
one of my Rusty's one of the OGs.
Oh
yeah, he's one of my OG Twitch fans, I think. This is ridiculous. So we're at 100% now of level 10, I think, or something like that. Holy shit, David. Are you serious, dude? 50 gifted subs?
We don't even have that many
just
fucking
spent
viewers.
1,000 or more dollars.
I mean, subscribers. We don't have that
insane.
many subscribers, dude.
I mean,
son of a beezle.
I mean,
I mean, amazing. Oh,
fancy ketchup promo for sure. Yeah,
work on a fancy ketchup promo for sure. Yeah,
do it right now. Do it while they're happy and loving it.
All right, well, I'll just drop some heat right now. Listen, everybody, for Team Fancy Catch Up and our manager JR, I gotta thank everybody here in the chat for coming over. Granny, thank you for rating us. David Chandler being the absolute bro that he is. I mean, bro after bro after bro, dropping us like almost 110 subs by himself
Fucking
or something like
12.
that. This is ungodly. This has never been done in the history of a 2 count. I almost want to thank Badger Calhoun for being here too, but he's an idiot broadcaster, so he doesn't deserve any of that. Oh, look at this. Brandon Thoughts subscribe for tier 1 for the 17th month. That's unheard of as well. Unbelievable. Look at all the support we've been getting here from the 2 count and all of our fans here tonight. Now, if anybody here is in the Iowa area, first of all, get out whenever you can. Second of all, if you happen to be in Waterloo itself, come on down Saturday. If anybody that is in this chat right now, literally, you are hearing me correctly. If you are in Waterloo on Saturday for Absolute Pro Wrestling, I will buy you a drink. Bar none, I will buy you a drink. Come over, say hi to myself, Badger Calhoun, and Ace at the commentary table, and I will literally walk right over to the concession stand, and I will buy you a drink.
Dude, now I got to tell you to calm down or I'm going to have a heart attack.
All right, so hold on a minute here because I have to do a little presentation here.
Jesus!
Of my screen share.
Is it like a
unbelievable?
JR already cut a presentation together for David Chandler.
Well,
yeah, this is probably he got this from Lemmy. I know he did.
Soon, but let me see. There we go. Yes,
Thanks,
definitely.
Thanks, everybody.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh,
that's this one. All right,
this is unheard of, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's
insane.
You guys are awesome, man. You guys are doing great for the 2 Count podcast. Look at you go.
Let me with another 50 bits. That's fantastic. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Oh shit!
Pina colada's done.
Woo! Yeah. No. Wait.
There he is.
Turn it the right way. Don't turn your back on. Turn your back and hide your actions with the camera. That's not what you want to do. They want to see it, the close up.
He wants to do this, so let's go with the dude. Woo!
Yeah. No. Wait. There you go. Turn it the right way. Don't turn your back on. Turn your back and hide your actions with the camera. That's not what you want to do. They want to see it, the close up.
He wants to do this, so let's go with the dude.
Oh my God,
Woo!
that's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. No. Wait.
He kissed him. He kissed the dude. He kissed the dude on the 2 Count podcast.
So now. Let me just say this, guys. So we I don't know if all the guys that have rated have ever seen me get kicked in the nuts twice. Do we have both of those videos?
Yeah, we do.
I'm sure we do.
I mean,
you guys are getting all the good ones. all the classics of the 2 count right now.
And it's a fantastic venue. I've already looked around. We'll show you a little bit more later. I'm going to hit the can quick. You can come in with me if you want. I mean, to a certain point, right? But, gosh, it's like a ladies' room, men's room. And it's kind of like mirrors and stuff. And anyway, I'm going to lock. Let's try a couple here. Lock. Busy. It's a busy place, and but I gotta use that. I gotta use one of these.
Gotcha, fucker! Boom! That's right! I'll be where you'll never expect. Touch TV! Fuck you, JR! That's right, man! Fuck that guy!
He's at the bar.
That's classic right there. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. I mean, if you guys are going to show my humiliation, you got to show JR's too.
We are.
Well, JR, I think you need to wear a cup so we can do that Bret Hart and Goldberg spot.
I think it'll take more than a cup.
He goes for the kick and hurts his shin.
I just want to.
You got balls of steel, buddy.
Here's the thing. I just want to let myself. Oh, wait, David Chandler was speaking, and we're going to listen.
Yes, David Chandler, thank you for 50, 20, 20, 50, 20.
Were we?
Unbelievable, dude.
100%.
First of all,
motherfucking. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
100% of level 14.
This-
We're on 15 now.
When he makes a comment, we have to go silent and read it because
fucking Christ.
All right, JR, there you got to read.
He runs this
Jamaican
podcast.
accent.
I had to read all them subs in Jamaican accent, man. All right, well, I'm gonna do that. Oh, they're too fast. David Chandler give the sub to Igazi 94, to Carmel Power Ranger, to Salaki Saliz, to Blitz Knuckles, to Gaken 671, to Meng Deng, to Daffy Dork, to Sadie CB, to Draziak, to Guy.
he's my customer service up to par.
4.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
GRMI
This is evolved into Indian.
It is outrageous.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck
It's
y'all.
went very
man.
Indian
I
for a
can't-
second there.
I'm on the
Guys,
spot.
throwing in two. Thank you.
I'm on the spot. I'm on the spot.
You're doing fine, JR.
How
about if I
just do them all as Jesse Ventura?
But to be really
There you
convincing,
go.
yeah, to be really convincing, you got to put a
Dude,
joint in your mouth, though.
Jesus
Hold on,
Christ.
hold on. Wait, hold on. David Chandler just gifted us 10,000 bits. This is ridiculous, dude. David Chandler,
Good
I gotta tell you, man, you
Lord.
gotta stop right now, dude, because we can't give you any more love than we already have, man. Honest to God, if you show up one day and anything I'm doing, I'm not only gonna give you a
He's
hug,
gonna suck
I'm
your
kiss
dick.
you.
David Chandler, we
hey,
need
that's too
you.
far back,
He's
dude.
gonna suck your dick. I'm
Well,
telling. He's
well-
gonna suck your dick.
Tom will. David Chandler, we need you to give us your mailing address. We've got stuff that we want to mail you. We've got swag from
Yeah,
the
we got
show.
shirts coming your way. We got the
Please.
There you go. There you go.
This patch. This patch is going to come your way. We got some magnets available. We'll sign shirts for you. We'll give you our firstborn. I mean, JR's firstborn already has kids of his own and stuff like that. So, and he's the only one that has kids here outside of
Let me
Patch, but
volunteer,
Patch is not part of
probably.
the.
Yeah.
Stop with this wording. I'm not going to suck anybody's dick. Okay. I mean,
Tom said he was going to do it.
Around to the last fucking week.
I said-
wow.
I am a. I am a horrible person. I have said this multiple times.
Oh, there you go.
WHOReable, but I'm
I'm going to put you,
You
in
know what?
solo, Tom, so you can make out.
Pucker
Do what
up,
they
baby.
ask. Do what they ask. God damn it.
Pucker up. Give it to the dude.
there's a lot of things that good old top shelf Tom Chilson will do, but there's nothing greater than to see what David Chandler has done for this show here tonight. 15,000 bits, something in the neighborhood.
He just.
Well, there you go,
subs,
folks.
like some
Oh my
300 subs.
God.
There you go, folks. He
Another
told you he's not going to
10,000
roll
bits.
on Shabbos.
Oh
He's
my
not
God.
rolling
He
on
just
Shabbos, motherfuckers.
Plus 10
Listen,
They don't roll on
thousand
Shabbos.
God.
bits.
David Chandler is not only top shelf, this man is the top top
This
shelf.
is the craziest
This guy is
fucking thing ever. Make out with a goddamn cutout, you
raid.
bitch.
Is that what I'm supposed to do? What,
Oh
yes.
my God,
Which
this
one?
is
This one?
killing me.
Make out with both of them.
Do it.
Hold on.
So
hold on,
people can
hold on,
see
hold
it.
on. I got to make sure that the dude abides and he consents to this. Okay.
He abides. He
Dude,
abides.
do you abide?
Tongue.
Yes,
He's not saying anything. He's not saying anything.
I abide, bitch. Kiss me.
This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. This is what
First
happens
of all,
when you
somebody's
fuck a
calling me
stranger
right
in the
now.
ass, Tom.
If this is David Chandler that I'm hanging up on, I'm sorry about that, David. But this show is a shit. So there we go. Like there we go. For the Big Lebowski.
For sure.
That's
my
gonna get
God.
me banned from Twitch.
He's a
for sure.
Lebowski. I'm a Lebowski.
Tom, Sam Adams feels neglected. Get over there.
Sammy
Oh,
Adams
poor
feels neglected.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor Sammy. Here we go.
Dissy is paid for, Lab Glass. Dissy is paid for.
He's got a beer in his hand. Got
That's
my
right.
lanyard right there.
Oh, there.
Same
More
weekend,
tongue.
More
Yep.
tongue, less talk. That's from David Chandler. God damn it.
Brought to you by the Two Count
All right,
Podcast,
oh.
baby.
Do it.
This is what happens when you sell your soul to anybody who's willing to buy it, I guess. So,
Oh, yeah.
I believe he said more tongue.
Yeah, more tongue. There was no tongue there.
None.
There's
There was
it's
zero
cardboard.
tongue.
I'm not gonna tongue cardboard, you jerk.
You can
Exactly.
fucking
It's not like you're
fucking
tugging a real
cutout.
dude.
Tongue it.
Guys, they're cardboard, okay? There's no
You
real
can buy
action
another
involved with this.
goddamn cutout. Tongue that.
Oh, come on,
tongue
dude.
that
I
fucking
was
cutout.
given a cardboard cutout of Trish Stratus, plenty of tongue, when I was like 12.
Listen, Badger, we all understand how alone you were as a child, okay? But that's no thing to take out on.
I wasn't alone. I had Trish Stratus in my room, okay?
Sure. Whatever you got to tell yourself. But listen, the bit's already there, man. The subs are already given out. David Chandler, man, you're absolutely one of the best bros and people we've ever had coming through here. Thank you for coming over from Granny's Raid there, along with so many other great people, man. Ran out thoughts coming back to the show. Literally, this has been a hell of a night. You know, we did all the previous stuff before y'all came in. So again, if you're ever in Waterloo, Iowa, when we're doing a show, you know, come on by. If you're in anywhere we're doing a show, come on by and just say, remember old Top Shelf saying that he owes you a drink, man. Like, this is almost enough for paying for the next payment for Ace and I to go on the Jericho cruise.
Thank you, David Chandler.
Thank you, David Chandler. Yes.
My God.
What made for quite an exciting night. Wow.
I'm trying to. I just can't believe this.
Yeah, Granny, I will be there in August. I will be there in August with the Steel Toe stuff. I hope you and Lemmy are able to make it up. I know a lot of the Florida people have said that they're going to try and make it up for that one as well with the Steel Toe show up there in Rockville. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy Stoney's, man. When you get to meet Cheetos, man, like, he's a great dude. Like, this is unheard of, though, man. I don't know how to necessarily deal with this. 218 subs on that one with 26,350 bits. That's absolutely ridiculous.
We don't even have 218 followers.
Yeah, so for a month we're gonna have more.
You so totally, David, blew this channel up, and boy,
yes, hashtag blame Granny for sure.
My God.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, David, if you're gonna be there at come August for Steel Toe, yeah, man, I will make sure that I'm there. Badge, are you peeing right now?
Yes, I am.
Dude, you could have.
Dude, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want you guys to get kicked off Twitch.
I don't think we would have.
The best was just the nonchalant yes, I am.
I mean, what is happening? Like,
what a night!
I think we should almost.
Dude, I told you I took my pills. They make me have to.
This is old school.
This is
Isn't this
insane.
an original? Yeah, right.
Thank you, Brain Socks. Appreciate it. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is.
No, I kind of gotta pee.
Kick my ass.
Oh, you and your voice changer. Yeah.
These people love the voice changer. This is the old. If I only had the video of the fish swimming around like the Corey, that was.
I tell you what, if my stand-up had fans like David Chandler, man, I would actually maybe make it in this world. But I tell you what, that's unheard of right there, man. Turn off the stupid bloody music.
This is the sexiest we are got.
David Chandler gives us 213 bits in that hype train lab glass sleeve of 3, and then 25,000 bits from David Chandler, 1,050 from Little Lemmy, and 200 from Lab Glass. So far are the top givers. It's unheard of.
Thank you, everybody.
We're just the Simply Wrestling podcast, y'all. So
yeah, all right.
I turned the voice mod off. I don't know how to. I don't know what happened.
JR.
Hold on, stand by.
What's your favorite scary movie?
yeah, no shit. I feel.
There we go.
JR, don't play with toys if you don't know how to turn them off.
I know, but just everything happened all at once, and I'm old, and I get all fucking nervous.
Oh my God,
dang.
that's great though. It wasn't baby making music; it was baby killing music. Is what it sounded like. JR is a serial killer.
No. Look, you're. Here's the thing, Tom. You're jealous because I remember when we went on Jesse's show and we did the rap stuff, and you suck ass at it, and I'm really actually very good at it. And so as much as you want to make of top shelf, you are so jealous of me and my talents that it's almost it's heartbreaking, isn't it?
No, it's not heartbreaking. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Certainly. I would like everybody who's still on, if you love that baby making music, I mean, even though it was a short little crappy thing, if you love that more than Tom's just speaking his mind, please put Y in the chat. If you like Tom better than me, don't put anything. Don't even post.
Oh, see, now that's just wrong because they like me more. Look, you got one Y, but I'm going to assume that all other 27 people.
And let me count at least double.
Okay, so
a lot of Y's coming out, Tom. A lot of Y's. See,
we got 20.
I mean, I
got 28 viewers right now, and 5 of them gave you Y's. I'm going to count the other 23 my way, you dumb jackass. How about that?
Look at Granny gave me a Y.
Like Granny already counted.
No,
Johnny Chimpo. Sorry, not sorry.
See, they're Y's. Yeah. They're beautiful Y's.
Rowdy,
beautiful. Those are beautiful Y's.
You got to count Badger's Y in the private chat as well.
I saw that, and if I could transfer it over, it doesn't make any difference. You guys will fight over it at Waterloo.
Just to let you know, we lost a viewer during your spout right there.
Well, here's the deal, JR. You got to come sometime because every time you don't come to these shows, Tom and Golden God seem to be planning.
So here's the thing. And you know as well as I mean, I would love to come down to every show, and it's getting harder and harder for me to do it. Like I mentioned before, when I did that show up at St. Cloud at the Big Beaver or the Beaver Island Brewery. Here's the thing. I have a hard time going to shit that I'm getting paid for. I didn't want to do it. By the time Saturday rolled around, I'm like, I just want to stay home. And so it becomes more and more difficult for me. And I, you know how much I loved what we were doing when we started doing this. And I don't know. I mean, like in the past 6 months, I feel like I've aged fucking 10 years. Cause I have a hard time doing anything. Just sort of the way it is. But anyway, I mean,
that's what happens when you're the oldest man on Twitch. We get it.
I'm the oldest man on Twitch. That should be more prevalent. You know, people should. Yeah, and I'm 110, not 100, but I'm close.
Yeah.
78 years old, young. I mean, 78 years young. That's how they say it.
Yeah, David Chandler's right. You are 110 years old.
There you go. I've been told that I look like a Death Eater who also liked cake.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's better than what I've gotten called. I've gotten called like the ugly orc. So,
well, you know,
but not lately. Not lately. I've been called handsome lately. So,
Tom's got a whole list of things that he calls me. So,
Tom, he's lying to you.
Who in the fuck? Kick ass. Oh, see, I don't have my glasses on. If I don't put my glasses on, that looks like lick ass. So I'm sorry, Brain Socks.
Brain Socks says actually you look like you would kick some ass. There we go.
You would kick so ass. I believe
back
it.
In the old,
I think you could kick so ass. Yep.
Actually,
back in the olden days.
You do. Brain Socks just own that one, dude. Just say that all the time. You look like you kick ass. Just do it, dude. Own it, man.
I love it.
Luke Duke saying he's 247 years old. He's definitely part of the Lord of the Rings trilogy there. Good for him.
Mm-hmm. I have woken up. I mean, I've had many close calls.
Now is that
sorry, Luke Duke, 1776. He was born in 1776. Everybody, that's what he's saying.
That makes perfect sense because that's his what you call. Whoops.
Why are you speaking so closely to the mic?
There when they signed the Declaration of Independence? Did you actually meet Sam Adams? Did he kiss somebody that you know?
Tom kisses better than Luke Duke.
Yeah, buddy.
According to Sam.
That's unbelievable. The things I do for this show and for our fans.
Speaking of founding fathers.
Oh, please tell us. Please tell us.
Yeah,
Enlighten
here comes
us.
the Benjamin Franklin.
Well, they're paying money. They want to see all the greatest hits, Tom.
I mean, we only showed them one of the dick kick videos.
Yeah, you
someone
should show
cut
the other one too.
I had it playing. Somebody cut it off.
I didn't touch it.
I didn't.
He's at the bar. He's at the bar. Top shelf, baby. He's at the bar. There he is. Big green shirt. Big green shirt. Got him. Got him, Bryce. Come here, you little bitch. Yeah! God damn you.
Oddly enough, Max Chillstrom was standing next to Bryce Jordan when that happened. Weird.
I want to make sure that everybody's aware too. That also happened in Waterloo, so we are going back to the scene of the crime, if you will, this Saturday. And that was the talk of Waterloo. That whole Hall of Fame weekend was JR getting kicked in the balls by the Golden God himself. So, you guys can all say as much as you want, but I'm probably actually the biggest detractor to JR. But the reality is if it wasn't for his nuts getting kicked at least twice, there'd be nothing to talk about on this show sometimes. So JR, thank you and your old balls.
Let's just say this, and maybe if Jason Prentice is still around, maybe one of the reasons I don't come to any APW shows is because I'm afraid, because you always book Bryce Jordan on your shows, that I'm going to get kicked in the nuts again.
As he should, though.
And maybe, it's like training a dog. I mean, you tell the dog to not do something, you rub his nose in shit, and then he knows not to shit on the carpet. And if I could rub Bryce Jordan's nose in my balls, maybe he would learn to not kick me in the balls.
I will say this. One of the greatest joys in my life is when David Chandler gave all these subs, is that one of them went to the Golden God himself. So you know what? There's no better thing than to know that for the next month, when Bryce Jordan comes out here, he doesn't have to watch commercials to watch our show. He can just get right in here and just start chatting away. It's honestly just warms my soul that will happen, that he can just get right in here and verbally kick you in the balls over and over and over again. So David Chandler, thank you so much. Again, from the bottom of my heart, you are a magnificent human being. Top shelf all the way.
And thank you, Granny. Thank you, Granny, for the raid.
But seriously, please, David
The
Chandler,
incredible raid.
Please
That's what I
make
said.
sure. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it is kind of a two-edged sword. Make sure that you leave us your mailing address in a Twitch message so we can send you some thank you. We really do appreciate it, and we'd love to let you have one of our t-shirts and all of our swag. We'd love that.
Yes, absolutely.
We the one thing for moments like this where we like to show off all the stuff that our viewers have paid for, the dumb things we've done. We don't have the Malice clip of him chopping the shit out of me. We should probably get that on there eventually.
That's right.
You know what? Actually, I think I might be able to bring it up here. Look.
You have the master, Tom.
I know, but I had to bring my phone and get it on here, so I knew it's on Instagram. So,
if you can find it on Instagram, baby, you can play it. We'll wait for that. If you've never seen anybody get chopped live like that, says, "Oh, chop me," this was a whole deal, because this was a paid for mostly by Dan, wasn't it?
Yeah,
this was a hype train.
Good old Danny wanted to see me get slapped.
All right, hold on here. I gotta try and figure out how to do this real quick on the fly.
So you guys know, Malice, who a very good friend of Ace's, by the way, who also was the longtime Extreme Wrestling champion for IPW. He's a bad man. Let's not mince any words.
Did you move the screens?
I did. I'm trying to.
All right.
This is me on the fly. I'm trying to share my screen here.
We know, David. We know you're not asking for anything, but we want to send you something anyway. We want to send you unsolicited stuff. just because we'd like you to have a little something from three idiots who truly appreciate what you did for us tonight.
You deserve it, buddy. Just take it.
Yeah, we've given away plenty of other stuff before, man. We're definitely willing to send you whatever the fuck you want. Again, firstborn child, if you really need it.
Food if you want a dog food.
All right,
No,
this time
yeah.
we won't.
No more dick pics.
Tom, stop doing
You know,
that.
I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to figure out how to do this on the fly, guys. I'm so sorry. This is my first time actually doing
it's
the
okay.
behind the scenes stuff on StreamYard.
Present.
Do you want
Present.
you want me to just go to your Instagram and do it, Tom?
Well, it's the 2 Counts Instagram is what it's on, and you have better access on that than I do.
All right, fine.
At least probably on browser and stuff. So again, sorry guys. This is me being fucking brand new to this stupid shit.
It was on the 2 Counts.
Don't worry, baby.
Yeah, not to count.
Look at it. By the way, just so you guys know, we were just allowed some more admin slots. And so today was the first day that we were able to let Tom be an admin. Otherwise, I would have clearly muted him again earlier.
Shut up, JR. You're muted now. See? Yeah. Shut up.
Being an asshole, and I can.
I am being an asshole. You're right.
He's just
How does this
doing it
affect the working relationship going forward? If you
Shush, Badger. Shush. Shush, little child. Shush. Shush, please.
This is the kind of. Oh, here we go.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I was laughing so hard like an asshole.
Yeah, so was Luke.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was
Well,
fun.
you're a better man than me. I've never been shot by malice. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
And here's the thing, guys. That video does not do it justice. I mean, when we were there, it sounded like a firecracker went off on his chest.
Did. Fuck.
That's why I was laughing so hard. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, my camera work is just dog shit because I was laughing so hard.
Oh, what you didn't see is both Luke and Tom go to the ground laughing and holding their stomachs because they're just rolling around. Yeah, no, it hurt. I don't know what else to say. It hurt.
Yeah.
Now I don't remember. Did you have an imprint from that?
I didn't have a full imprint, no, but I definitely had some bruising and some red, very, very red bruised skin.
Now, did he get you between the tits or did he get you on the nipple?
On the nipple.
You know what? How about this? Okay,
Fuck!
so we had mentioned that night of the Royal Rumble watch along that if we got into another hype train somehow and we got to a certain point or just into a hype train that I would take.
Oh my god, it's
chop.
happening. JR, you should really try to come Saturday because it's gonna happen because I've already talked to the guy who's gonna do it.
Oh, am I getting chopped? I was
Daddy. I mean, I didn't know it was happening.
Oh my
Saturday,
god!
But now that you brought that up, yeah, we might as well do it Saturday because we hit a hype train since then. Daddy Decent's been patiently waiting for this moment.
Yes. So there you go, David Chandler. We'll make sure that we get that clip. And so,
just so everybody knows, and like Badger said, Malice is a monster, but the rumor around Iowa is nobody chops harder than Daddy Decent.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and whip the old shirt off for that and take one for the good old 2 Count team in the hashtag team top shelf. That is David Chandler over there, man. Seriously, this has literally been unheard of for any of our shows getting this kind of love and respect. Mostly love. I don't know if anybody actually here respects us at all, but
no respect, no respect at all. Hey,
no respect at all. Hey.
A bunch of Rodney Dangerfields over here, but. That was seriously impressive stuff. So again, thank you, Granny, Lemmy, David Chandler, obviously, Lab Glass, Mikey throwing in a few bits and stuff too. Thank you, Atomic Citizens. Yeah, this mic stand has been the same since I was on with Corey. So
we just played your.
Speak of the devil, and he shall fucking appear.
Malice, we just showed you chopping me.
That's right. Yeah. So that's. Good luck Saturday, Badger. Yeah, he's going to need it. He's going to be carrying us again.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, I mean maybe Malice will show up. You did mention you never took a Malice chop before. So if you're in the Waterloo,
no. Actually, I seem to recall a time where he did chop me. He was just very drunk when he did it. So maybe he doesn't remember doing it.
Well, I think Malice is always, he's always up for a little trip over to Waterloo just to see the old gang at Absolute Pro Wrestling. He's going to be there, support his good old buddy, Justin Decent, who's going to be giving good old Tom here a chop, which is going to probably be the absolute death of me. So,
maybe he could also be getting ready for his big rematch with his partner, Justin Decent.
Oh, shit.
Leo that's coming up.
Oh, shit.
Some time, but that's another episode, everybody. As we slowly wind down here, real quick.
I
love the Lou.
I want to do one thing quick because we didn't do this yet.
Oh yeah, your song.
Have you heard of John Russell, the oldest guy on Twitch? He's a little grumpy and he beggars subs and bits. He's live from someone's basement where he goes on his rants. He could die while on the air, sitting in underpants. Oh, WrestleMania, John Russell loves you.
Now they're saying that you're sitting there in your underpants, right?
Yeah,
and he's in somebody's basement.
But that's just poetic license.
Okay.
I have pants on. I'd be happy to show you. I have pants on.
Just stay sitting.
Just stay set down, please.
Before we head out tonight, though, again, everybody, please, if you are in the area or willing to make a little bit of drive and you're not far, Waterloo, Iowa is the place to be Saturday night. National Cattle Congress Pavilion. I think ringside sold out. They got second row seats available, $10 general admission. The doors will open at 6:30, and we're going to hit the bell at 7 and get it going. Again, big main event there. Maddie Starr and Brandon Shanky Eubanks along with a stacked card. So join us for that as well as May 13th in Waterloo. A lot of big action going on that night as well as tag team champions getting crowned that night. Badger, as always, thank you.
Thank you.
Tom said it earlier, and this is completely shooting at you right now, but like in all honesty, watching that show back and also seeing everybody giving you the compliments over the last 2 weeks, I hope you realize there's no smoke being blown whatsoever from when you did your first time with me and Tom last year to then what you did in Algona. I was not lying when I said you are very quickly going to become one of the best commentators in the independent scene very shortly. You blew a lot of people away. So good. I just want to congratulate you on that because I know.
Thank you, Ace. That means everything from you. That means everything. Thank you.
And it was a lot of fun. I told Tommy that night on the ride home. I'm like, there were some times that I just didn't say shit and let him go and just was looking at Tom like, this guy's good. So, as much as it's an honor for you, man, we really love getting to do what we do with you. So thank you for coming on here when we do these shows. We can't wait to see you this weekend.
Yes, this weekend. Yes.
Do you have anything else you want to promote or push?
Currently at the moment, no, I do not. So we're good.
Tom, what do you got coming up?
Well, obviously it's Saturday in Waterloo there, but the 15th I'll be of April. I'll be in Altura, Minnesota. Then the next weekend I'll be the 21st, 22nd, 21st in Coon Rapids at the North for the showcase there, the OG Comedy Showcase. And then the 22nd, I will be up there at the Silly Beaver Comedy Show in St. Cloud that JR just did this last week. And then, I don't know, May's starting to look pretty good. I got something in Cadott, Wisconsin. Of course, you guys can probably see me. I'll be hanging down at that Madhouse show on the 29th as well in Knoxville. So it's a busy spring, summer. So we'll hopefully see everybody out there as much as we can down in Iowa and then throughout the cities as well.
For sure. Have a good night, David. Again, thank you so much for
David.
Coming through.
Top shelf all the way, baby.
Yes.
Johnny Chimpo. JR, what do you got?
Yeah, so next weekend, actually Thursday through Sunday, I'll be at the kindergarten through 8th grade state wrestling tournament here down in Rochester.
Did you say next weekend?
Well, it's the same weekend as It's the same, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, same weekend as Mania. That's why we're doing actually a watch along
Same
party.
weekend as Mania. That's why we're able to do the watch along at your house.
I thought we had another week in between there.
Nope.
Things are going way.
Nope, it's coming around quick.
But here's the thing: I believe I'm somewhere between 22 and 24 years. I've done that, done the announcing at that tournament. So it's one of those things that's near and dear to my heart.
Yes, sir.
And then April 20th, I will be in Harris, Michigan at the Island Casino. July 7th and 8th, I'm up at the Grand Portage Casino, and other shit'll pop up, and I'll let you know as it comes along. But as you guys know, I'm not even doing that many shows unless it's something. So, yeah, I wish I could come down with you guys. Go ahead, pop up the watch.
No, I thought you were done. Go ahead and finish saying.
No, I was just going to say, I wish I could come with you guys, but I will look forward to having Timmy Nella and Wayne Burfine with us, because that's fun. We love both of those two guys, and we're going to have a good time. And I'm sure that Discount will get on the live stream.
Yeah, right? We'll have a chance for a return of Discount when we do the watch along, since we'll be more in the living room area and he can walk around over there. So
yeah,
we'll get Discount on the show. And yeah, like you said, Wayne's coming down. I'm assuming with Tom would make sense.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah, riding the Greyhound.
Yeah, we got our boy Tim Nella coming through as well. We're going to do it live from my apartment in Rochester, Minnesota. Is that what Colt Cabani say? Live from my studio apartment. So we'll do that. We'll have a nice little watch along, and we're going to have fun. We're going to hang out and talk to everybody and enjoy that night. It's going to be a Mania shaping up to be pretty interesting 2 nights, so I'm excited. April 29th, I will be down in Knoxville, Iowa for the Madhouse Wrestling Show. It's our big return for this year. So coming down there, tickets are selling fast. We've got some really, really, really great matches that are going to be on this show. And we're just super excited to get back in the swing of doing things. So Madhouse Wrestling, that's April 29th. I will, as always, be hosting those festivities in the ring, much like this weekend too, down in Waterloo, Iowa. I can't wait to do some commentary with the boys here, as well as in the ring, bringing you a great show. So we're going to have a lot of fun. And we got more Madhouse coming through and Absolute throughout the summer. So it's going to be a fun, crazy ride. What's up, Jay?
I was going to say, next week, we have the Big Picture is going to be our guest on Tuesday. So we do have one. Yeah, so we do have one more Tuesday show before WrestleMania's watch along. So please hop on and watch that with us next week on Tuesday.
And post-Mania Tuesday, our favorite rapper makes his return. Nerd D is going to come, and we're going to talk all about WrestleMania and our thoughts.
And also, real quick, speaking of Nerd D, if you guys are in the Twin Cities area, he has his Crush album release March 31st, literally the Friday of WrestleMania weekend at Amsterdam in St. Paul.
Oh, wow.
So if you guys are available, always good to help our boys out as much as possible. So Nerdy's obviously a friend of the show. We love having him on, and he's always been good to us. So be good to him. If you're available and around the cities, check him out. Like I said, March 31st. That's a Friday before WrestleMania at Amsterdam Bar in St. Paul.
I am more than likely going to be there. So if you go, you can find me and say hello. Get the single Crush. It's amazing. You tease some other stuff from this album. It's fucking great, dude. Also, real quick, last second before we sign off, guys, big announcement from Absolute Pro Wrestling's Jason Prentice. There will be a championship announcement this Saturday night at Waterloo. What that could be, I don't know.
Oh, shit.
All I know is there will be a championship announcement this Saturday night. So again, get your tickets.
Yes, now you all have to be there. Now you all have to be there.
We need to hook him up with David Chandler. It could be the David Chandler Memorial Belt.
There it is. Ooh. There it is. Definitely. Yeah, otherwise, guys, big picture next week. It's going to be a fun show. Funny guy, big intimidating guy who knows how to kick ass. So excited for that. We'll see you all next Tuesday.
All righty. Bye-bye.